Wait a minute. I just realized you have 6 fingers?
Correct. 6 fingers.
With fingers like that, I'd say you've chosen the wrong profession. I'm sure you'd make a brilliant concert pianist or a world-class pickpocket.
Do all people in your universe have those?
Oh, heavens no! It's a genetic anomaly.
Yes. I know a thing or two about those.
But I'm not going to lie. It's a very useful one. My grip strength is about 20% higher than of the average human. I can handle delicate instruments with far greater precision, and card tricks, practically flawless. And let's just say, they brought me a lot of female attention in college.
Hold on. Are you implying what I think you're implying?
That's right. These fingers help me give the best shoulder massages in 35 dimensions. With these 12 boys, I was able to stop a civil war on Zorback 7. You'd be amazed how quickly peace talks move once you take 50 pounds of stress off someone's shoulders.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
I do. And that's exactly why we're keeping this conversation PG rated.
Still, 6 fingers aren't as strange as Wu's situation.
What do you mean, my situation? I have perfectly normal fingers.
I'm not sure I'd even qualify those as fingers. If I'm being honest, it's more like a claw.
What exactly are those?
These are just thumbs. Perfectly normal, perfectly functional, perfectly balanced thumbs.
Functional for what exactly? Cracking walnuts?
Pardon me, but I won't accept being labeled the strange one in a group full of people with 3, 4, 5, or 6 fingers.
This is really fascinating. I've documented over 200 hand types across dimensions, but nothing quite like whatever this arrangement is. This is definitely going straight to the top of my "how does that even work" list.
There are how many types of hands again?
Tell me, Wu, how do they function in day-to-day life?
What do you mean by that?
Well, can you snap?
Of course I can.
How do you clap?
With the outside of my hands, naturally. Why? How do you clap?
With our palms?
Palms? You guys are weird.
What about a thumbs up? How do you do that?
Well, Wait a minute. How do I give a thumbs up? No, that can't be right. Does this mean I have never truly understood what it means to approve?
Fantastic. Now he's having a mental breakdown.
Just give me a minute. Think, Wu, think. It's just a gesture. People do it every day. Or, at least I think they do.
A long time this will take.
Before we enter, my lady, I must warn you. My friends could be considered wise, yes, but also strange, to say the least.
Do not worry, Mithrandir. I shall meet their oddities with patience and perhaps amusement. Besides, if they are as unusual as you claim, then perhaps they will be all the more memorable.
Very well, my lady. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Greetings, my friends. Buckle up. I've brought a rather distinguished visitor.
Ah, Gandalf. Welcome back. Who have you brought with you this time?
Goodness gracious, who is that?
I'll say it first. That's not a guest, that's an event.
I have never seen someone walk with such grace.
Are we supposed to bow? I have this weird feeling I should bow.
I feel like my posture improved just from looking at her.
By the Force. Never so amazed and scared at the same time I have felt. Normal this is?
Don't worry, Yoda. That's quite an appropriate reaction. I'd be worried if you weren't stunned. Now then, my friends, allow me to introduce Lady Galadriel, daughter of the House of Finarfin and Lady of Lothlorien. My lady, this is the Council of Wise.
Greetings to you all. It is an honor to stand among you.
Forgive me, my lady. Speechless I am. Words I have not for what stands before me.
Your courtesy humbles even me. You must be Master Yoda, whom Gandalf holds in such high esteem.
High words. Gandalf speaks. Too high for me, perhaps. Honored to meet you, I am.
Ooh, what are you doing? Why do you keep staring at your hand? That's not exactly polite in front of our guest.
One moment, please. I'm busy figuring out my own hand.
What's wrong with him? By the Valor, don't tell me you've been through my Longbottom Leaf stash again. How many times do I have to tell you? My blend is too strong for you.
Well, Mithrandir, I see that your friends have picked up not only your wisdom, but your habits as well.
Say what you will, but there are parts of Hobbit culture that absolutely deserve to be shared.
Shared seems more like generously distributed.
Nobody touched your stash, Gandalf. He's not high.
He just got stuck when he realized his weird hands can't do a thumbs up.
It's not that I can't. I just don't know how yet. Or again, I'm not really sure.
That's the most ridiculous reason I've ever... Wait. Actually, how does he do that?
This should be easy. Why is this not easy?
Why not simply turn the hand to the side?
Excuse me?
When you turn your hand sideways and lift one of your thumbs, it would technically work as a thumbs up, would it not?
Wait a moment. That actually works.
Well, I'll admit, that's clever.
I cannot thank you enough, Lady Galadriel. You have lifted a great burden from both my mind and my hand.
You are most welcome.
Impressive. I must say, I've never seen anyone cure a mental crisis with basic geometry before.
While I have seen Bill Cipher cause many with it.
This is indeed a most interesting company you keep, Mithrandir. And among them, perhaps the strangest Ent I have ever seen.
Oh no, my lady. That is no Ent, though I confess I made the same error once myself. This is Optimus Prime, a giant forged not of wood, but of metal.
A living creature of metal. A marvel I have never beheld in all my long years.
It is my pleasure to meet you, my lady, if I may speak plainly. I have never seen a light shine more brightly than yours, not even among the stars the skies of Cybertron could offer.
Such noble words. Yet behind them I see in your eyes a history of great sorrow and sacrifice. A home now far from reach, battles that have left more than scars, and a grief you have long endured.
Your sight is keen. I have seen my home fall, and my people scattered among the stars. What remains of Cybertron remains only in my memory.
I understand your sorrow, Optimus. I too have come to long for the home of old, a longing that time only deepens. And yet, when I look upon you, I do not see despair alone. I see hope still alive in your heart.
Perhaps you are right, my lady. I have not felt it in some time. But hearing your words, it stirs something in me.
How does she do that?
Please don't tell me she can read minds like Charles. We don't need two mind stalkers here. I'm already running out of thoughts worth hiding.
Of course not. Well, not exactly. She can't read minds like Charles can, per se. Rather, she senses what is most present in the mind, the thoughts and intentions of those who stand before her.
Ah, so a beta version of mind reading. Mildly less terrifying, but only mildly.
If I may ask a few questions, my lady. Stanford Pines, interdimensional scientist. I couldn't help but notice this radiance around you. Tell me, is it a photonic emission or more of a mystical energy signature? Also, is it by any chance radioactive? And if so, are we talking about the harmless type or the kind that makes extra limbs sprout of you?
Do not joke about such things, Stanford. I've had my fair share of mutations. I don't need another.
My light is no danger to you, nor is it of this world. It is the light of Valinor, you see, a remnant of the two trees of old, brought from the Blessed Realm.
Basically, those who lived in Valinor during the time of the two trees were, how should I put it, soaked in their light. And now they appear more beautiful, fairer, and brighter than others.
So you are saying your cells absorbed and retain this light? That's fascinating. I've theorized about photonic bioretention for years, but I never thought it was actually possible.
Well, I suppose it's time we move past pleasantries and turn to the main reason why I brought Lady Galadriel with me.
What do you mean by that, Gandalf?
As most of you recall, not long ago we paid a visit to the head of my order, Saruman the White, seeking his counsel on why all of this is happening.
Shake the feeling. How familiar Saruman was to me, I still cannot.
In any case, He did not have the answer I was seeking, and instead advised me to focus on more immediate matters.
I don't know how about the others, but I find myself less eager for answers than I once was. Perhaps this is not a puzzle to be solved, but a path meant to be walked.
I couldn't agree more. There's a kind of peace in letting go of the chase. Perhaps it was simply the will of the universe for all of us to meet.
I wish I could just accept things as you do, my friends. But I can't. We've been meeting for who knows how long, and still there's not even a glimpse of an answer, which is why I seek the wisdom of Lady Galadriel. I told her about our situation, and she was eager to look into the matter personally.
And I am most certainly not disappointed, Mithrandir, but I must confess I have never seen anything quite like this. I am afraid that all my wisdom, all my craft offer no explanation.
Pity. I had hoped we might finally get some answers.
Though I cannot say what lies beneath this mystery, Mithrandir, I would still advise you, do not let your guard down. The two of us should know best that even under brightness, sinister things can hide. Stay watchful, Mithrandir, for my heart assures me you will reach the truth of this sooner than you think.
Thank you for your counsel, my lady. I surely will.
For now, let us turn our thoughts to lighter things.
Lady Galadriel is correct. Perhaps we should turn to lighter matters, such as the beauty you bring to this hall.
All right, gentlemen. Can we all stop simping for 5 minutes, please? I'm just as impressed by her presence as the rest of you, but it's not necessary to announce it every time she smiles in your direction.
Then perhaps you're not amazed enough.
In truth, I have had centuries to grow accustomed to admiration. Words such as these have followed me from Valinor to Middle-earth and beyond. But this is nothing compared to the simping I endured when the elves were still young themselves. Feanor, of course, being the most memorable case.
Feanor?
Yes, Feanor, once the most brilliant craftsman in Valinor and the most persistent admirer I ever endured. It was exhausting, and all of it over a single strand of my hair. Long story short, I rejected him so hard it triggered 1,000 years of Elven drama.
Not gonna lie, that's kinda based. But I guess with this we will end today's episode, our dear viewers. Please give it a like and subscribe to this channel, where you can find new videos like these every single week. If you'd like to directly support my channel, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. Special thanks belong to Council Overlord supporters, Sonata, Zach Pugh, Lord Pataris, Antonio Ranza, Toshineko, Lord Vesnan, Vengeful Destroyer, Final Boss Josh, Mighty Ninja Gamer, Secret Squad, Matthew Green, Matthew McGonigal, McCord Bateman, Time Travel Master, and Man Mana. See you soon, and as always, for the Republic.